Running a business is hard enough, so why make it harder with a dozen different apps that don't talk to each other? Introducing Odoo, the only business software you'll ever need. It's an all-in-one, fully integrated platform that makes your work easier. From CRM, accounting, inventory, e-commerce, and more. And the best part, Odoo replaces multiple expensive platforms for a fraction of the cost. That's why over thousands of businesses have made the switch. So why not you? Try Odoo for free at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
Oh, Mike, listen to these 5-star reviews. I can't believe I got my order so fast. Easiest exchange ever. Loyal customer for life. In the last 2 months, our reviews are better than ever.
That's because we leveled up our fulfillment process by switching to ShipStation. They're way more comprehensive than other solutions, and we save up to 90% off all major carriers.
Ugh, best upgrade ever.
Upgrade to ShipStation today to get a 60-day free trial at ShipStation.com, code AUDIO.
OnDeck is built to back small businesses like yours. Whether you're buying equipment, expanding your team, or bridging cash flow gaps, OnDeck's loans up to $250,000 help make it happen fast. Rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau and earning thousands of 5-star Trustpilot reviews, OnDeck delivers funding you can count on. Apply in minutes at OnDeck.com. Depending on certain loan attributes, your business loan may be issued by OnDeck or Celtic Bank. OnDeck does not lend in North Dakota. All loans and amounts subject to lender approval.
This podcast is supported by The Real Real. You know what I love most about the holidays? Giving gifts. But not just any gifts. Real gifts. Thoughtful gifts. Oh my God, how did you know gifts? That's why I love gift shopping with The Real Real. The Real Real is the most trusted name in authenticated luxury resale. And it's a holiday shopping secret I'm going to let you in on. Whether it's a surprisingly affordable, pristine condition bag for your BFF, a vintage find that's cool enough for the Gen Zer in your life, or even something your impossible to shop for dad will love. Get used to saying I found it on The Real Real. Seriously, with over 10,000 new arrivals dropping every day from brands like Gucci, Fendi, Prada, Louis Vuitton, Tiffany & Co., and Cartier, there's guaranteed to be something for everyone on your list. Oh, and did I mention everything's up to 90% off retail?
Get $25 off your first purchase at TheRealReal.com. That's TheRealReal.com to get your $25 off. TheRealReal.com.
Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.
Welcome to True Crime to Go. What can I get for you?
Hey, you guys ruined Halloween for me a little bit ago, so anything else fun that you can ruin? You bunch of...
Pull up to the second window and we'll see you next crime.
Welcome to True Crime to Go. I am John here with Jamie. What's up, brother?
I'm not even mad that she cut you off. You were on a good little rant there.
You know,
you were what they call crashing out.
Crashing out at fast food places is kind of my MO nowadays.
I've heard that about you at, those places. But yeah, this is not fast food, but this is very disappointing as well. We're just here to wreck all happiness for children this week, apparently.
This is something that is super serious, and it affects like multiple children that I know, including the 2 that live in my own house who are not allowed to play this game anymore, and I am the worst dad ever. We are going to be talking about Roblox, but more specifically, today our focus is going to be on the tragic death of a 13-year-old named Audree Heine from Boone County, Kentucky, who died by suicide in December of 2024. There was a brand new lawsuit filed just this week, and it is filed in order to raise serious questions about the role of platforms like Roblox and Discord in children's online lives. So we're going to talk about the circumstances that led to her online usage, the legal action that could be taken or that has been filed, and just some things to watch out for in general.
Yeah, let's go back to what we know here. Audree Heine began playing Roblox at the age of 8. Again, very common. I have 4 kids at home, and I think all of them have played this at one time or another. And this is according to the lawsuit filed from the law firm Anna Paul Weiss. Over the next several years, the complaint alleges that she experienced declining mental health. It says that Audree recorded a countdown to her death in her journal. The filing points toward a link between the online environment she was immersed in and the content she was exposed to and this eventual tragic outcome.
This is certainly not the first time that Roblox has been in the news and has been scrutinized. The lawsuit states that Roblox was already under legal scrutiny for alleged grooming and exploitation of children online, which, that's important here because that's how the platform's design, moderation, and the surrounding culture potentially intersected with a very vulnerable young user. And I think it's crucial to note that the lawsuit claims that there were in-game experiences on Roblox recreating the 1990 Columbine High School massacre. There was an avatar-based ethnic cleansing scene where there were, awful things would happen when you would kill someone of the opposite race. There were depression rooms where users could go into a dark environment and isolate themselves. This is all on the game Roblox that our children play, and we just think it's a happy little fun video game.
Yeah, and in case anybody doesn't know, it's kind of a world building game where you're running around and there are other characters avatars controlled by people, and you create these scenes or whatever
and there's like 1,000 different games you can play.
Yeah.
So I've played it. There are some very fun games, but there's also a hot ground for some issues we'll talk more about.
This lawsuit also pulls in Discord, which is a content sharing, discussing message board type place where people share ideas on things. And this claims that on Discord, dangerous self-harm content's allowed, and that adults have blackmailed or threatened teenagers into harming themselves or committing suicide while they're on camera.
In effect, the complaint argues that these platforms created or at least failed to sufficiently control a setting where minors are exposed to expletive, disturbing, and self-harming centric content that may contribute to declining mental health and suicide. From an investigative standpoint, what's striking is how this case fits into different patterns. There are children using immersive online platforms, the presence of harmful content, mental health deterioration, and ultimately tragedy, like what we were talking about earlier with this little girl named Audrey. And I think it does demand a very close look into the responsibility that this company and others like it have in our society.
And, with the increase of technology, and we're starting to see this with teenagers and younger people talking to AI as well. There are dangerous things out there, and as parents, we try our best to protect our kids and to keep them away from the dangerous parts, but we don't always know the dangerous parts are dangerous. And sometimes we do, and we're just not careful enough. I mean, this is a very dangerous time we live in, and I think we expect a lot of these platforms to provide safety measures. And in this situation, Roblox and Discord are being accused of not providing those safety measures, and in fact, creating environments where people can thrive in creating these problems for kids. And sometimes they'll try to exploit them for money or, again, cause them to hurt themselves. So the real bad guys are the people doing this, but there are certainly things that are allowing this to take place.
Roblox is described as what you said earlier, a metaverse for children, and that is by its creators. That is the definition or the slogan that they have. But ultimately, this has allowed for child exploitation to flourish. The suit points to specific features or experiences within the game that the plaintiff argues were unacceptable for a child Audrey's age. And there are a number of complaints that have been filed over the years. One employee said that you can either keep players safe and have fewer players, or you let them do what they want, and then having the extra numbers looks good for investors. So that speaks to the tension between safety and growth, that these tech companies have, because you have these businesses to make money, but I feel like you also have the responsibility to keep those users safe.
Absolutely. And, there's a balance there. And I think sometimes when companies see that they have to make these choices, they err on the side of let's make money while also focusing on safety, when they should focus on safety while also making money. So I think that dichotomy really causes a ton of problems for families, for kids, for users, and then ultimately for themselves. So I think it's best for everybody if we just start to get our crap together and to work together to eradicate this type of garbage out there that's leading to kids getting hurt. I don't know. It's disgusting to me. I've seen this happen in a variety of ways, not necessarily on Roblox, but in our community, and it's heartbreaking. So my heart goes out to this family. I don't know what monetary pieces are in this lawsuit, but I hope it causes some change.
Absolutely. There is a very large number of minors using this app. What's weird to me is that I would never want to start a business that allows users of a certain age to interface with adults. That just seems like a nightmare, but that's the culture we live in. And if Roblox went away, I certainly would not have my feelings hurt, but you and I both know it's on to the next one. What's the next thing out there? So I hope that this, if anything, only serves to raise awareness of the kind of dangers that are out there, and not at all trying to say that Audree's parents did anything wrong, but you have to monitor what your child is doing, set limits, set boundaries, and make sure that those little ones are safe.
And look, and I think we can all always do better. You know, like you said, I'm not blaming anybody for anything. We can always do better. We can always keep our kids safer. It's not always going to make them happy, but we can always do things that help them avoid these situations, and we can all get better at it. So let's help each other to do so.
Guys, this one was interesting. We will definitely keep you updated. There's the legal suit going on for Audree in Boone County. Our Kentucky Attorney General has also filed suit before Audree for unrelated things, basically just calling Roblox like a pedophile's playground.
Yeah, while we were out at CrimeCon, Chris Hansen had a whole session about it. So certainly somebody who is out to get those doing things like this. So it's no wonder that he is a speaker on such issues. But for now, this has been a crime story in 10 minutes or less.
Would you like crime with that?
Running a business is hard enough, so why make it harder with a dozen different apps that don't talk to each other? Introducing Odoo, the only business software you'll ever need. It's an all-in-one, fully integrated platform that makes your work easier. From CRM, accounting, inventory, e-commerce, and more. And the best part, Odoo replaces multiple expensive platforms for a fraction of the cost. That's why over thousands of businesses have made the switch. So why not you? Try Odoo for free at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
Oh, hey, Mike, we just got another 5-star review. I can't believe I got my order so fast.
Oh, nice.
Oh, here's another one. Easiest exchange ever. Loyal customer for life.
Now that's what I'm talking about, boss.
Mike, we've gotten more rave reviews in the last 2 months than we ever have. What are we doing differently?
Well, our order fulfillment needed an upgrade, so I've been trying out ShipStation with their 60-day free trial.
Well, with reviews like these, I'm sold.
Me too. ShipStation automates everything all in one place. They're way more comprehensive than the other solutions I was considering.
Oh, look at this. Our spend went down too.
Oh, that's because ShipStation's rate browser compares over 200 carriers to ensure we get the best rates, up to 90% off.
Nice work. We needed this upgrade with how fast we're growing.
Upgrade to ShipStation today and get a 60-day free trial with unlimited access to all features at ShipStation.com with code AUDIO.
OnDeck is built to back small businesses like yours. Whether you're buying equipment, expanding your team, or bridging cash flow gaps, OnDeck's loans up to $250,000 help make it happen fast. Rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau and earning thousands of 5-star Trustpilot reviews, OnDeck delivers funding you can count on. Apply in minutes at OnDeck.com. Depending on certain loan attributes, your business loan may be issued by OnDeck or Celtic Bank. OnDeck does not lend in North Dakota. All loans and amounts subject to lender approval.
You've listened to True Crimecast, distributed by Stoveleg Media. Check out stoveleg.com to find out more about your hosts and to find other podcasts to listen to. Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.
Oh, hey, Mike, we just got another 5-star review. I can't believe I got my order so fast.
Oh, nice.
Oh, here's another one. Easiest exchange ever. Loyal customer for life.
Now that's what I'm talking about, boss.
Mike, we've gotten more rave reviews in the last 2 months than we ever have. What are we doing differently?
Well, our order fulfillment needed an upgrade, so I've been trying out ShipStation with their 60-day free trial.
Well, with reviews like these, I'm sold.
Me too. ShipStation automates everything all in one place. They're way more comprehensive than the other solutions I was considering.
Oh, look at this. Our spend went down too.
Oh, that's because ShipStation's rate browser compares over 200 carriers to ensure we get the best rates, up to 90% off.
Nice work. We needed this upgrade with how fast we're growing.
Upgrade to ShipStation today and get a 60-day free trial with unlimited access to all features at ShipStation.com with code AUDIO.
Did you know 39% of teen drivers admit to texting while driving? Even scarier, those who text are more likely to speed and run red lights. Shockingly, 94% know it's dangerous but do it anyway. As a parent, you can't always be in the car, but you can stay connected to their safety with Greenlight Infinity's driving reports. Monitor their driving habits, see if they're using their phone, speeding, and more. These reports provide real data for meaningful conversations about safety. Plus, with weekly updates, you can track their progress over time. Help keep your teens safe. Sign up for Greenlight Infinity at greenlight.com/podcast.